Good morning. There's a couple things that I want to share with you guys. We're going to do two videos. We're going to do an Uber video and we're going to do a DoorDash video. First, I'm going to start with the DoorDash. Um, Being a DoorDash driver, some things you need to get yourself ready for. DoorDash is, to me, a good company to work for. Um, Now, a lot of things with DoorDash, like you'll get a bunch of dashes, and a lot of them won't typically be that far. Some of them will, but you'll get a lot of little $5 dashes, $6 dashes, things like that. But with DoorDash, you have to make sure that you're at least accepting some of these orders because the more that you decline, your dasher rating goes down. And if your dasher rating gets too low, like to become like one of the premier dashers, you have to have an acceptance rate of like I think it's like 90% or something, like 75%. Um, if it gets below, I believe 50, you could lose your account. Things to know when being a dasher or Uber driver is just put it in your head that people are cheap. Um, Me myself personally, I've always been a great tipper. Always. I've even played little games with the dashers. Um, the people that bring the food to me, I even play little games with them like, okay, pick a hand. I'll put a 10 in this hand and a 20 in this hand. Mind you, I already tipped them in the app, and whatever hand they pick, I give them that. If they pick the 20, I give them that. If they get the 10, I give them that. Or sometimes it's a 5 and a 10 plus the tip on the app. I've always been a great tipper. Um, but like I said, I did both DoorDash and Uber. And just know that people are cheap. And a lot of people will not tip you. To me, tipping is never optional. I hate when people say tipping is optional. I just deleted a friend because we was going back and forth, and they said that tipping was optional. Tipping is never optional. You should always go in with the mind frame of, okay, I'm going to tip, and then if you get bad service, that tip goes down, but still tip. Say you start, and this is just you. Say you start, okay, I'm gonna give them a $6 tip. Okay, if they're late or if they're rude or if they're not responding back, you can go down in your tip. But still tip. I don't care if you go all the way down to $1 or two. Still tip that person because they got up you. And the thing I hate a lot is when people say, "Oh, uh, I forgot. I'm getting old, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me." But oh yeah, oh if you don't like it, get another job. No, don't look at it like that. Because some people, this is the only job they can get, and this is what works for them. Just quit being a cheap ass. If you don't want to get up and cook your own food, quit being a cheap ass, and somebody's gonna bring it to you. Show appreciation for that person bringing it to you. Oh, well, what about the fees? That has nothing to do with your driver. Just know that has nothing to do with your actual driver. That has to do with the company. The driver doesn't get any of them fees. The driver, say they get an order, say you spend $25. The driver will get $2 or something like that from the company for bringing you your food. To get $2 if you don't tip. That's what they'll get, $2. And another thing that when you're a dasher, just know that you're gonna rage the hell out sometimes. You're gonna see it in DoorDash. They allow it to where you can see how much this person tipped you. You're gonna rage out when you see that's no tip. And all you people that no tip, just know that person has your fucking food, and you can pretty much gauge um, how much somebody gonna tip you by the amount of the order. So just know if that person feel that you didn't tip them adequately, that person has your food. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna dig any deeper into that. That person has your fucking food. That person has your fucking drinks. So keep that in mind. And you have to be, you have to have tough skin to DoorDash and Uber. I know it might sound easy, but it gets really frustrating when you're out there. I mean, it gets so fucking frustrating when you're trying to make money for your family and you'll just get shitty order after shitty order. That's the reason I'm saying DoorDash is pretty cool because you can get $5, $6 orders. Like I used to post up by McDonald's a lot in the morning for breakfast, and you'll hit $5 orders for like 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They have higher orders as well. Just out a little bit farther. Um, but just know that um, it's a rough grind. It's a tough grind. It's tough in your car. It's tough, on your pockets as far as you having to put gas in your car. Sometimes you'll go out and you'll set a goal, and then you're like, damn, I set this goal to make $80, and I'm gonna put $40 in my tank, depending on how much gas is. So you $40, so you still got to go out and make another 40 to try to get some get back. It's hard, man. It's days where I was out and I just got so fucking frustrated, yo. I just got so frustrated. I mean, it was crazy. Like, it was past the rage stage and more like it just put me in a straight sadness stage. Like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You gotta have thick skin to do this shit. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are so cheap. And I'm not trying to dog my people out. My people, I'm telling you, I promise you, about 97, 98% of black people that I get, and I know they black because you can see them, they come to you, or you can just pretty much gauge by the name, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no white motherfucker named Ronisha, you know what I mean? It's always the shittiest tips ever. Always the shittiest tips ever. Like, I swear to you, I'm not even trying to hold you. So we as a people got to get better at that. We got to get out that mind frame and get a better job. This is some of the shit. This is all people got. This is extra money for me. I have an actual job, so this is just extra money when I do it. But you definitely got to get out that mind frame because it's ignorant. You know what I mean? It's ignorant. You want that person to find another job, but if they find another job, you're not going to get your food. So you find another way to go get your fucking food if you ain't got a car, or you just too lazy to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go get it. Find a way to get your food if you want to tell that person to get a better job. That's it for the DoorDash. DoorDash, as far as the rating, I would give DoorDash a 1 out of 5. I would give DoorDash a 4. As far as, you get compensation, for DoorDash. Say you go somewhere and the restaurant's closed, DoorDash compensates you. When I was doing it, they was giving you half of whatever the order was. And that's great. That's a great feeling. So DoorDash gets a 4 out of 5 for me. I don't know if things have changed now. Like, I don't do it anymore. I know when I was DoorDashing, they said they closed my account because they said I marked too many places closed. I said, well, I pulled up to the restaurant. They told me they were closed. So I marked it closed. They told me they were closed every single time. And they just cut my account off. I tried to appeal it. And they wouldn't give me my account back. And I absolutely did nothing wrong. I mean, nothing wrong. And I'm still giving them a 4 out of 5. But it was some BS what they did to me. Seriously. But you live and you learn. All right, now we're going to move on to the Uber video. So that's coming up now. All right. Peace.